Has this ever happened to you? You're in the salon, you're styling your client's hair, and you look down and she's scrolling through Amazon looking for the product that you just put in her hair. It's totally happened to me, and I'm pretty positive in 2021 it's happened to all of us. What do you do? What did you do in that moment? If you're anything like me, I would just step back and say, oh, well, I can't compete with Amazon, or, she's not going to be interested in buying anything from me or taking my recommendations. But in all honesty, that was an excuse. Behind that excuse was the fear of sounding like a salesperson and the fear of rejection. And Amazon was just a convenient excuse. How many of you have said, none of my clients buy product because they all buy it on Amazon, right? I hear that every day when I'm in the salon. That's just not true. I want to explain to you what type of Amazon shoppers there are and how you can overcome that and help enroll them into purchasing from you. And really, I think the biggest thing is that first you've got to recognize that you are actually using it as an excuse. And we can't any longer tell our clients, don't buy it on Amazon because it could be counterfeit. Only 17% of hair care is purchased from a professional salon. 17%. And so manufacturers are going to naturally go to places where they can get to the consumer. So we're going to find more and more professional products available online. It's just not going to go away. So we as professionals can no longer use that as an excuse. So just wipe that conversation completely out because it's just simply not true. But outside of that, what can you do to help win over these clients? Amazon did a study and found that 94% of their shoppers shop on Amazon because they're looking for a deal. How many of you would agree that you look for a deal when you're on Amazon? We all do. We all go to the store, find something that we like. I'm really guilty of it. I love books. I love to go to the bookstore, and I will go to the bookstore, take a screenshot of it, or literally in the middle of the store, go to Amazon and see if I can buy it cheaper, right? Things have changed. So we have a lot of opportunity to enroll those clients in and really help them understand how important their purchases are when they purchase from us in the salon. The first kind of Amazon shopper is the one that will take a screenshot and then go home and purchase it. So that they don't want to embarrass you, and they feel kind of guilty because they know that they probably shouldn't be looking at these products online. Now, how can you win them over? The first step is you have to realize that you have a relationship with that client. Amazon doesn't have a relationship with that client. Amazon isn't asking them, how was your new grandbaby, or how was your son's graduation, or, tell me about your vacation. What was your favorite part? Amazon is not going through life with their clients, right? You are. So that's a huge advantage that you have. The other advantage that you have is that you have an opportunity to actually educate your client on the products that they need. Amazon is not educating them. They're just simply, clients are scrolling through and looking at the description and reading reviews and then crossing their fingers and hoping that they are actually buying a product that they need. So by you simply taking the time to educate your client while they're sitting in your chair, and then pulling the products for the client so that they're not standing in front of your sea of products wondering which one you actually used, you're doing them a huge favor because you're taking that level of stress and that level of, product roulette, right? Where, who knows what they're actually really getting and if they are getting what they need. So you have the opportunity to build a relationship and educate your client and make sure that they're leaving your salon that day with the product that they need. I know we have Amazon Prime and things can come 24 hours, but there's nothing better than walking out the door with what you need. The second type of Amazon shopper is the one that will literally buy it while they're sitting in your chair. So what are we going to do with these folks? The first thing that you have to recognize, and especially after coming out of a pandemic where so many of us were, on lockdown, and most of us turned to online shopping to get the things that we need because it just wasn't safe to go out, right? Some people just may have an online shopping addiction, and that you're not going to be able to overcome that, but you're not going to know that that's the reason. But it just in the back of your mind, kind of keep that in mind. Don't use it as an excuse, but there are those people that just love to hit that buy now button. But what can you do with those clients that will purchase right away that will bring them into buying from you? The first thing that you can do is you can offer a gift with purchase. Amazon will simply make a recommendation, right? So they'll say, oh, Sally, I see that you are buying this dry shampoo, and, clients like you that have bought this dry shampoo have also bought this. So they're offering a second product, which you can do as well. Don't give up on that one. But they're not offering a gift with purchase. It doesn't have to be anything big. It could be, it could be anything. It could be a trial size or travel size. It could be something from a different department within your salon. If you're the hairdresser, maybe it's a nail polish, or maybe, it's a lipstick or whatever. Any gift with purchase is going to give that client the feeling that they're getting more for their money. And remember, they're looking for a deal. So a gift with purchase is a great way to start enrolling some of them to purchase from you. Make sure you work with your manufacturers of the brands that you carry. Use your rewards programs to offset that cost, and then just really collect the freebies that you are getting from your manufacturers and your distributors to use as that gift with purchase. You don't have to do it all the time. It could be a quarterly promotion or a bi-monthly, but that is a way that you will be able to gain some of those Amazon shoppers. You can also enroll some of them by offering to price match, right? I know some of you are like, God, I'm going to be losing my profit margin, or it's, I'm not going to be getting, by the time I pay commission and then I lower the price. But listen, the idea is to get the clients comfortable and used to buying from you. If they were getting what they needed while they were in the salon in the past, they wouldn't even be on Amazon. They would have no reason to go there to look for product because their needs would already be met. So if you just simply price match, that it was going to enroll some of them. I have a really funny story. I have a salon owner that, offered to price match. She noticed one of her clients was on Amazon, and she's like, oh, hey, when you find the product that I'm recommending for you, I'll be happy to price match for you. Well, it actually ended up being more expensive on Amazon. And my stylist was like, hey, I'll price match that. That works great for me, teasing her. But really, the client was like, oh, hey, not everything is cheaper. And that client in particular ended up leaving with 6 products that day, just from that simple conversation that they had. And in all honesty, that client will buy all of her beauty products from that salon from now on. Like the notion of getting something cheaper was completely wiped out. And because the salon owner had a sense of humor, and because the salon owner educated them on the products that they needed, it was just a really win-win situation. So you don't have to advertise to the world that you price match. If you want to, great, but you don't have to. You can put signage up. That's another one that you could do quarterly or bi-monthly, just to kind of offset things. Or you can train your staff, or, you yourself can just whisper in your client's ear, hey, if you find it cheaper, I'll price match it, right? And I want you to remember that only 2 out of 10 clients that come in are Amazon shoppers. I know it feels like it's everybody, and I know they all come in on the same day, right? Just like our bobs come in on the same day, our heavy foils all come in on the same day. They all come in on the same day, but it is really only 2 out of 10. The third way that you can win over your Amazon shoppers is by simply posting, "Thank you for shopping local. We appreciate your business." One thing that one of the good things, I know there may not be a lot of good things, but one of the good things that has come out of us going through this lockdown and pandemic is that the awareness that small businesses need our support more than ever is there. I try to shop at small privately owned bookstores and support them versus going to the big bookstores or purchasing on Amazon. Just not something that I was really aware of, or it definitely wasn't in our face before all this happened. So take advantage of that. Advertise on your social media that you appreciate people shopping local. Post up signs by your retail, right? When a client's going to take a picture of the retail shelves and they see that might cause them to pause for a moment and then pull what they need from the shelf. Post it in your restroom, post it on your stations, really advertise that you appreciate your clients and the fact that they are choosing to support your small business by buying their products from you. So with that, don't use it as an excuse anymore. Think about how different your life would be and how much your clients are going to love you. You're going to have higher retail sales, higher client retention. It's amazing how much our clients love us when they realize that we care about them when they're not sitting in our chair. So with that, go out, be brave, embrace your awesomeness, and we'll see you next time.